Doing a review on the New American Standard. This is the 2020 version. This is the large print, ultra thin reference Bible. Uh, Lockman Foundation reached out to me, so they sent me a copy of this Bible to do a review on. So it was a great pleasure to be able to bring this review to you today. So this is, like I said, this is a very good Bible here. This is the Leathetex version. So this one I think it sells for $42.99 on their website. So I highly recommend this Bible here. So it does come in a sleeve here. So this is actually the sleeve that actually comes with the Bible. Like I said, this is the Leathetex cover here. So they've done a great job on it. It does come with two satin ribbons here, double-sided satin ribbons. So nice quality ribbons here. And this here is does have a paste down plastic liner here. And it is spike sewn. So for the price, I think they've done a great job on this. So this is a worthwhile investment if you don't want to spend a lot of money like on a leather version or a goat skin version here. This is a great Bible here. It is kind of very pliable here. This is more like the silver line pages here. Gray silver line pages here. So it's a great Bible here at the very front of it. Does have the family record here, so it's got a page for the marriage information here. Also, wife and husband family tree. I think that is real important. A lot of manufacturers don't put that in the Bible, but I do have actually a New American Standard that I got back in, I think that was in 2008, and I have all my records in that particular Bible there. So they done a good job on this Bible here. So I've got a pretty long history with the New American Standard Bible. I got my first New American Standard Bible. That was back in 2004, which was the 1977 version there. And when I came across that Bible, didn't know anything about the New American Standard. Was in the Christian bookstore. Church I went to was a King James church. I had done the New King James Version, but when I came across the New American, saw it on the shelf, started reading through that Bible there, and it really ministered to my heart. So that's been one of my go-to translations, primary translations for a long time since then. And then in 2008, going to Bible college, they highly recommended that for the class. So that was our scripture that we used for the course that I was taking there. So that is one of my go-to. It's an accurate word-for-word translation. So the only difference, there's some minor difference between the 95 and the 2008. And so in this version here, it does kind of like when there is a, kind of go to that right here, and it's got in here the different information about the theory on the upgrade. So they kind of, a lot of people say the New American Standard is a wooden translation. I kind of disagree with that personally myself because I've been reading it in a long time, leaving from the King James and, coming over to that there as a pretty much new Christian at the time. So I don't see that there, but I highly recommend this Bible here. Like the word brother is not used in this Bible here. They use the part, it's like it's brothers and sisters. Like, so that's kind of like an upgrade there. And a lot of people were really being harsh on this translation for the change in the 2020, but I don't have a problem with it myself. I actually purchased another 22 after getting this one here. So I kind of like this Bible here. It will definitely incorporate in my study along with the 95 version. Also use the ESV. And then I also, but this is, and the Legacy Standard Bible, that's kind of like my primary, but I'm kind of gravitating back to the New American Standard. I really like this Bible here. So, like I said, this is a center column references Bible here. And the literary notes is at the bottom rather than mixed in the notes. I thought that is pretty good there. And it is a 20-point font, so it is legible. And then the very first in the chapter 1, you see how bold that text is in there. And so that for verse number 1, in chapter 1. So, and then in the text is bolding. It is a paragraph format, but the text is real bold in this version here, so you can easily find the number that you own. So for the longest, I didn't like paragraphs versions because it was a lot of times I would take it to church and I'd have a hard time tracking the verse number when they went to a particular one. But they done a good job on this Bible here, basically emboldening the text there, which makes it easy to find a particular text when you're looking down reading it in a church service, and that way, or even if you're preaching from this Bible here, you can actually go to the verse that your references real easily in this here. So, you know, they've done a great job on that there. So, and so one of the tests I like to put on the Bible here, will it lay open flat to Genesis 1? And this one here will definitely do that there. Genesis 1, you see, it will lay open flat. So that is great there. And then we get over like to the portrait section, and you can see where this is kind of like in Job, and it's verse by verse at all the portrait sections in this Bible here. So I think this is a great Bible here. It definitely will be a big benefit to someone that English may not be their primary language, may be their second language. This is easy to understand, a little bit easier to understand than the 95 verse, especially for someone English is at the second language or brand new Christian. I think this would be a great Bible to give to a brand new Christian. And then if you go to it's a black letter text, so it's not red letter. It's not even the red letter in the text there. So as you see, here's a black letter text here. And it does have in the very back here, like it has like a, we'll go to the front of that there, the concordance in the back. It's actually what it's mentioned as a concordance dictionary. So it says here, New American Standard Topical Index of the Old Testament. So it's not listed as a concordance, it's as a topical index of the Old and the New Testament. So it basically goes to a subject, and it's like abiding. It gives you the abiding, and it gives you all the references, a lot of reference to abiding. The scripture talks about abiding, so it will take you to various things there, and it also in some places gives a meaning of some words. And so this is a great tool here. I wish it would be like this in more Bibles here, but it's easy to read there. So this is a great tool for study. And they got the parallel topics in the very back. And it does also, forgot to mention here, it does have like an introduction to every book in the Bible, but it's actually in the back of the Bible rather than that incorporated in the text in Genesis 1 or Exodus 1 there. So it's in the back, so you got generally a paragraph introduction right back there in the back. Just gives you a good quick synopsis of what's going on and what that actually book of the Bible is all about. Does have the parable of Jesus here. The miracles of Jesus, and also important events on Christ according to the gospel. Got the Lockman maps in here, so they've done a real great job on the maps. The maps are truly excellent in this Bible here. like I said, this is a good Bible. I highly recommend this Bible here. And I think I got to mention it's not a perimeter stitch, but it is a paste down line here. It is perimeter stitch. You can barely see it here. It is a slightly no, it's not a perimeter stitch on here. So, but this is a great Bible here. Highly recommend this Bible. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting out some more videos in the next few days. So appreciate all the support from all the people out there. Have a blessed day in the Lord.